up. And you dropped 5 points. You broke the contract, so fuck your target. Fuck your Hall of Fame. Sorry about the
E-Mar.
And it still wouldn't be enough. And they are lucky that what black people are looking for is equality and revenge.
Yeah, so much heart pain. I put on my dark shades. I walk through the dark things. Yeah, we shoot at the park ranges. Hey, sliding the whip so big, we got a park crazy. Yeah, these rappers are so babies. Hey, it's just a lawless game, and we gon' all play it. Hey, and I've been on Mars lately. Hey, shit, my time up ain't it? Yeah. We used to sip lean together. We used to believe together. And we used to bleed together. Shit, then you went and crossed me off just cause we ain't together. Yeah, I did that wrong, but shit, you ain't no better. All of my dogs here, shoot at whoever. Yeah, we done took losses, we gon' do better. Yeah, I done went wrong, pussy, I ain't no better. Yeah, I ain't gon' talk shit, I ain't too clever.
The person who is the authority comes in and fix the situation.
Hey, I ain't no judge. I ain't no judge.
Oh yeah, Mike. It's the one right here.
Yeah, I ain't gon' judge. I ain't gon' hit no devil or send nothing up. I got plugs. All of my best friends right here still said bud. I know bud. I know I'm what you can't touch. I know what. I don't want none of your shit or your trust. Yeah, smoking on dust. Think about all the times we had. We sleeping on books. And serving the GGs on bus. Yeah, now the GGs on us. Yeah, yeah. We used to sip lean together. We used to believe together. And we used to bleed together. Shit, then you went and crossed me off just cause we ain't together. Yeah, I did that wrong, but shit, you ain't no better. Yeah, we used to sip lean together. We used to believe together. And we used to bleed together. Shit, then you went and crossed me off just cause we ain't together. Yeah, I did that wrong, but shit, you ain't no better.
Hey, E-Mar. Oh yeah, Maji. This the one right here.
In my shoulder, I can lean on all the rest. Yeah. In my shoulder, I can lean on all the rest. Yeah. Leave my shoulder, I can lean on, I do the rest. I don't even need no, you the best. Started with a dream, now we on a quest. I know I can lead you in your direction. Funny how a diamond go from pressure. And diamonds are forever. I done seen a lot more than the devil. That's why I can't stop going up forever. Yeah. And she wanna bag from Celine. And she got bags under eyes, crying all night. How many times she gon' die one life? And we've all had 100 dreams, and I got past of mine. So I know you will, I know you will, I know you will. Let me take the wheel, baby. I can't stop it, never will, baby. Putting on my car, that is shield, lady. I broke your heart, no I did, baby. I said I hate you, I did, baby. Did everything I could to heal you. I wanna make you a real, baby. I can't read one more star, so I feel you. No, she don't wanna talk, let her walk. I done did a lot, did them all. Back from the start, City Hall, breaking laws, beat it raw.
Power bag.
Yo, what it do, man?
It's good with you people. Once again, we back at it for 16?
Yes, sir. Episode 16 of the Table Talk Podcast.
Yes, sir. It's your boy talking.
Man, it's your boy Ann Walker. You know, we gonna get into some, light work today. Nothing real heavy, but
Man,
I
gotta reflect on something real quick, brother. If you just now jumping into like the media game, just the news game, stuff to talk about, I mean, this has to be the perfect time. Because it's always something going on. Just depends on where you looking.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's always something going on, period. you know.
But I'm saying, as in right now, man, I don't think I've ever been this more zeroed in on just like what's happening. I don't think I've ever paid this much attention to just this many aspects. Like,
Did you used to watch the news when you were younger though?
when I was younger, not really. I mean, you would see it on, you know what I'm saying? But as a kid, it's like, I'm waiting for the news to go off. You feel me? Like,
I would kick it to CNN, MSNBC.
Okay, so you was already.
So like I used to watch my mom used to watch Nancy Drew, I believe was her name. When she used to have her little show. So I used to know about all the little kind of cases going around in the country and in the world and just that kind of stuff. So like it's always been there. It's just, you know, it's more available to people now. Rather than just cable, you know, for people that don't have cable, and then for the people that just don't watch CNN and all those kind of shows.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
They need bits, you know what I mean? Like,
don't get me wrong. I definitely, like, my sister, she was always more tuned in. You know, she's older than me, like 10 years older than me.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them are 10 and 11 years older than me. And my dad, he's watching the news all the time. So I definitely had, like, my run-ins where I'm just sitting here watching it, you know, just getting engulfed into it. But at the same time, it's like I don't really know what's going on in the sense of like how I should like now. It's like I feel like everything I watch, I should feel like.
When did it start to change for you?
For me, I always go back to probably now. This is a little bit later, but Trayvon Martin. I think that was probably
so that was like after high school.
That was for me. That was my junior or senior year.
Okay.
So when that happened, that was kind of like, okay, now I need to really pay attention to what's going on because I mean it's one of those out of sight, out of mind things until like you really see just how unfair certain things are. Like you hear about it from your ancestors and you know from not your ancestors but you know your relatives and stuff how
these
things
aren't
were.
Even ancestors, bro. These are
these are like
grandparents,
uncles.
Bro.
You know, you feel me?
They went through this.
You hear about this stuff from them and you think like, okay, yeah, that's crazy. But it's like I haven't directly run into it, but lo and behold, you've been running into it your whole life and you ain't even noticed. You feel me? It's one of those type of indoctrination kind of things where it's like it's the Matrix for real, man. You don't notice it until you step outside and just have to really look at everything in totality. But what I'm saying with that is I have never paid this much attention to just the entirety of the news. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially, you know, starting the platform and everything. It's like now you got to kind of look at it. It's like, yo.
Yeah, you are the news, man.
Yeah. You know, you feel me?
You know, so, I mean, hey, that's a part of the growth, though. You know, a lot of people don't really get in tune with a lot of things like that to like what's going on, you know? And I don't know, man. You got to take your time with it. Make sure it's genuine. You know, I love when anything's genuine and just, you know, you're doing it because you want to and not because it's just what everybody else is doing or talking about.
It's it's like Rona, bro. It's like it's out of sight, out of mind until it hits home. You feel me?
But I don't mind the curiosity.
Yeah.
You know, from
absolutely
you see a bunch of people talking about something that you have no knowledge on. You're gonna have to do some knowledge to understand.
Yeah,
so
man.
It's all understandable.
It's just weird because like
trust me,
we're in a world right now where it's like, yeah, you should want to get knowledgeable about certain things, but people aren't even doing that. They're taking like one post that they seen, running with it, basing their whole basis off of it. You know, getting a few articles. You know, it's a lot of clickbait that people go for, and then they don't even check anything past the headline. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why we here. That's why we here to kind of.
Oh yeah,
get them lines a little unblurred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we try. We do our best. You know,
we do our best, man. But where you wanna start off, man? My bad, little tidbit in my brain.
I mean, we could just kind of go back and forth. Hopefully, we can get a few more people in the chat. I'm gonna really pay attention to the chat this time. I missed some topics that some people had put in the chat the last time.
Like,
I think it was a couple episodes ago. So I want to just make sure whenever they get in here.
Yeah, man, we got to double back with our viewers, man, and engagement. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my bad. I've been having trouble even seeing it.
No, it's all good. You know, hey, we working and we trying new things, and you know, we're different. You know, and we're still on the verge of, you know, getting everything together and making an even bigger jump from Facebook to YouTube.
Yeah, it's evolution, man. You know, it's constantly transforming, you know. So well, shoot, man. Let me go ahead.
What you want to jump with? Jump with one, and I'll shoot one back at you.
Okay, so do we talk about like the? Well, yeah, we did talk about the how if they start doing concerts, they start having them separated a little bit
No,
more?
I just posted the.
We didn't
posted it. We didn't go over that.
we
That
didn't
was
go over
like
that.
during
Okay.
the week. You
Okay.
can actually go over that. I'm
Okay,
glad you
yeah,
brought that
man.
up.
Yeah,
I'm glad
okay.
you brought that up. I don't even think I have the. I didn't even think to send Jalen those pictures.
But yeah,
but
man,
we
that's
could just start talking about it, and I'll send him one, and then he'll get it up.
okay. But yeah, man. So you posted the article basically saying like pretty much they're gonna start doing concerts where they're pretty much outdoor booths where you have a group of people, you guys in your little cluster, you guys are sitting there. If we can get those pictures,
Yeah,
up.
we got him. We got him. Give us a minute. Just
Okay.
keep rolling. Keep
Yeah,
rolling.
man. But so I had said that to me, personally, from me and going out and being in like big groups and stuff like that, that personally would be a lot better because I don't like the, constantly bumping into people, trying to shuffle through and everything.
So you think this is like a permanent fix for you? You don't even want to
No,
go
not
back
so much
to-
permanent. More so, I like. For me, being a person that don't like to be all next to people, that's kind of perfect. Like I like this idea, but I would like this idea outside of Corona. You feel me? Like I get it with this. You know
See,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't know about all that.
See,
I think they do a good enough job to where if you don't want to be, let's just use what's that? Riverbend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just use them for example. So if you're not the person that really wants to be up super close and personal, there's a pit for the people that really do to want to stand and do all that. And then behind them, you're still very close, but they have seats. So they tend to, do what they can to help you. You have a seat. You don't necessarily have 6 feet apart, depending on how many people are with you though, So that could be a thing. I don't know. I don't know if that per se would work once it was all over. I don't know. Even if they took like the little glass stuff down, it's cool. It's super cool. Like if they had just a few of those like at a concert, like because they're almost like private boxes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like
those
booths,
shows.
bro. Like
You know
that,
what I mean?
I think that's dope.
I think it's cool, but I think when it's too many, like
that's hella.
look how far back just this person is. I don't even know if they're the last row. There could be people potentially
way back further and everything.
because they got to make money. They do.
But honestly, I personally like it just because, like I said, I don't like to be close to a bunch of people that I don't know.
No, I
Not to
get
say
it.
that if I'm going to a concert, I know that I'm naturally going to be around a bunch of people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand it. Me being the person I am, that would be perfect for me. And I feel like it would be easier if you wanted to like order drinks or something. Like, the ticket gonna go up, but boom, you can. I'm at booth.
But my
you
thing
know, road
is, it's cool.
E,
Booth
120. You feel
the
me?
aesthetics look great, but the purpose, it's not gonna do its purpose, bro. It ain't.
Okay, so what do you see
Look,
as the
there's
real life
no-
detractors to it? Like outside of,
I mean, honestly, you want me to tell you what the point? You shouldn't even be having the show. It's just not gonna work. Just
you say
like
when people trying to get out, it just defeats the purpose. Yeah, I can see that.
There shouldn't even be a concert there. That won't work. It won't. It's not even gonna. It's not what major sports. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. But what major sports league right now has fans? It's the same concept.
I mean, but I don't
Even
know.
if they're spacing them out,
That's
they're
what-
not even doing that.
That's why I said like I would like it if
Think
it
about it.
wasn't Corona times and then we just had this because it's like
Yeah,
okay, now
I
you got the
understand.
option. Like,
No, I totally get
put a
that.
few rows back here. To
I'd
where,
say
boom, they lift it
do
up
yeah.
above people
I'd
and
say
shit
do
like that.
2 rows of like maybe 8 of those, and then those are just like your VIPs.
I can see that. I can see
and
that.
it elevates. It gets higher, so they could look over the whole
You're right,
crowd.
man. You shouldn't even be having this concert, but at the same time, man, I don't know. I feel like I go back and forth. It's not really back and forth. It's like if I'm really towing the line with this Corona stuff, it's like I can't act like I don't miss the ability of just going out and being active and doing shit. And I am for like creating the ramifications for stuff like this, doing this. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, the best way to stop this shit
Just
is
not
really
even
just to hunker down,
have it.
call it a day. We gonna come back after a few weeks and we
You,
gonna
you saw the what was that? what is it? The Dave Chappelle special, the 8 minutes and 40.
That
42
and
seconds.
I like that.
I feel like that was better than what they're doing, just because of the amount of people they have.
Yeah,
And they say that's the problem, the mass crowding. That Chappelle show. Well, it's not the Chappelle show, but that Dave Chappelle
what was
stand
it?
up.
840.
Yeah,
that
that Netflix special that he did for they put on YouTube. For one, there was like the people that bought tickets together were together. They had to wear their masks just like those people are wearing.
Yeah.
And they were spaced out. They didn't have the plexiglass and shit. But there wasn't.
They were
kind of
like just on the lawn.
They were on a lawn. It's the same difference.
Like a picnic.
Except they just had a smaller amount of people, literally.
Yeah.
And let's say they're checking everybody's temperature. How?
I mean, they might.
They
do have those like
the ones you can walk
through.
That's too expensive. You know how much money they're gonna have to be charging.
I mean, I said that though. The ticket gonna go up.
Yeah.
Just off of all the
of
the
course.
things you got to set in place
just
to make
adding
sure
on
it's
shit
good.
like that. Excuse me. Adding on something like that, like, I mean, you're not gonna just be able to have one. You're gonna have to have like metal. Like, you're literally gonna have metal detectors.
Yeah.
Well, first you're gonna have to have those, and then the metal detectors. So as many metal detectors and walkthroughs as you have, you'll have to have the same amount of those, and those are not cheap, bro.
It always boils back
because
down
those
to
would be everywhere right now if that was the case.
It always boils back down to just chill out for a minute.
Yeah,
it really do just come back down to chill out for a minute. Because, well, shit, bro, you want to get into sports, bro? Because it's been a lot of weird sports stories going on. Like, what's my man's play for the Seahawks? He just got cut. He got cut because he was trying to.
I didn't know who he was. He was a rookie.
Yeah, he was a rookie.
Didn't even get a chance to give you a reason to know his name.
Yeah, he got cut because he was trying to
sneak.
He was trying to sneak a girl in.
He tried to sneak old girl in and put her in like Seahawks gear to sneak her in like she was either a team, a player, or just someone part of the staff, and it was on the camera. So
like, bro, it's like, okay, bro,
and that's the thing. Is it worth it? Like. He took it down, but those people going to the
Kamai Severin,
those people going to that concert, is it worth it? Was it worth trying to do all that just to see this show? And then you got sick still.
The question,
was it worth it?
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
It won't be worth it. I mean, if someone gets really sick.
But that's what I'm saying, man. It's a lot of people. It's just weird because you won't shut things down and you won't protect people from certain.
No, because they couldn't double down on what they was talking about. Like they
could
said,
have,
but they didn't. They
said
it's
too late for that.
They
now.
canceled all the summer shows and all that a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then when it came time to, they were trying to start everything back up again. Out of nowhere, everybody wanted to do everything. Now, all these artists are going from club to club in each state. We just had what's the name here not too long ago. Like this. People just disregarded everything.
It's slow for anybody trying to do any indoor venue anyway. Like
indoor or outdoor. That one was a pool party, bro.
Outdoor is a little different,
bro. That was a pool party. It was not.
I mean,
regulated.
That's gross anyway because it's a pool
but
party.
I'm just saying,
if Rona
outdoor,
in the pool, we in the pool with Rona, then it's
summer outdoors.
Time.
Look, that's gonna happen.
Look, I look at it like this, bro. Just chill out, because at the end of the day, every point I come back to,
it's a great
like,
idea. I'm not knocking the idea. I'm not knocking the person. I'm just saying, like,
a year is
it's just gonna be too much that you're gonna have to worry about, and it's not working if you still making people sign a waiver that if they get sick they can't sue.
This is true.
That's a red flag.
This is true. Like my girl trying to go to the zoo and shit. You gotta get
sign a waiver.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna do all that. That's a red flag. Don't go.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Just wait another month, man. I don't know, or just wait it out and just don't do anything. I don't know. I haven't been out like to a restaurant. I haven't sat in at no restaurant. I went in to pick up food the other day. It's the first time I actually walked in a restaurant since this all started.
Oh damn! You been really
yeah, bro. Seriously.
You been
So I have my mask on and I see people. I'm at First Watch, and it was just weird. There was people with masks on. There was people walking out without masks on. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, so do you have to have them on in here or not?
Bro,
I
just had the same thing happen to me at Penn Station. It was like, it say on the door, like it's a handwritten sign though. So, but it's on the door. Will not serve without mask. And I'm coming in. Tell them I'm waiting for my order, sitting there waiting. This lady comes in with no mask and just does
and that
everything.
shit
I'm just
pisses
like,
me off, man.
It really did, bro.
Because
it
like
really
I'm really
me.
doing this shit the right way, and you gonna fuck it up and potentially get me sick or somebody else sick.
Yeah.
Like that's not cool. Like, bro, just throw it on. Like people coming in there, like I don't know, man. Like it's
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Man.
It's weird to see too. Like
That's
it just is weird to see, and I know it's a lot of people still toting that fucking mask mentality, and it's like, yo.
Actually, I take that back. I went to one other place before First Watch, but that was like the restaurant. I walked into Chipotle. I went in there.
Yeah, I was at Chipotle.
And
we like when this first started, and I was waiting for 2 hours to get.
But
my
this was recent.
Food.
This was like a week prior. A week prior, I went in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, bro.
And I don't know, man. It was weird. Like, a person was like, "Yo, put your mask up." Like to the person that was next to me. I'm like, "You guys,
it should be clear. Like,
just
you got people we calling essential workers and shit. It's like a fast food worker really ain't an essential worker.
It is if they're forcing them to work in this shit.
I mean,
who gonna feed these other essential workers, my guy?
Motherfuckers,
they ain't got time.
Bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Just like in the hospital, those people that are cooking, like in the cafeteria, they're essential.
But this is what I'm saying. These are the people that are also getting sick. It ain't just the people going to parties. It's the people that's being stuck in these same places all day. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say one thing. You shouldn't be considered essential if, you working, doing your thing, and then you going out and partying and clubbing. You ain't essential no more.
Yeah.
You are a liability.
This is true.
You're a fucking liability.
It's like, unless you like driving a truck or something.
But most of the essential workers that I know, they're very responsible people. And I just got to give them their props because they're the ones going into work every day.
Man.
Into this. Even when everything was shutting down, they were still going into work. And I was even more worrisome then, like,
bro,
it's scary, man. That shit is scary. It's not as scary as it was, but it's still scary. People still getting sick.
Because, I mean, speaking of essential workers and deliveries and shit, you see what's going on with the USPS and everything, and they funding getting cut, and they picking up just a bunch of mailboxes and shit just going crazy.
Oh, well, let me tell you this. So, do you know that they just came out and told everybody that's trying to do the, what is that, the mail-in ballot? If you send it in, it's probably not even going to get processed in time because they've cut so many machines. So if you're sending one in right now,
I mean,
and you know what's so crazy? Trump cut all that, and then he gonna tell everybody to mail in their ballot in Florida. What are you? You're an idiot. That's what I'm like talking about, dude, man.
But the level of frustration, it's like, are you?
He's just the ultimate facepalm, like.
Cause then it's people. Then you got people. You got like people defending this behavior, and it's like, yo,
if anything, that would help him.
Bro.
Mail in, like. And my thing is, I mean, there's people that are smart.
This is literally voter suppression, like in your face.
It's voter suppression for sure.
Like
the young kids still gonna get out and do their thing,
but it's like,
and this is still hurting older people that can't get around and move.
Anyway, like the ones that have been doing it for years.
Yeah,
like the people. It's like, bro, how do you?
He's suppressing his own damn self.
How do you justify this and say like, oh, it's gonna open up to a bunch of voter fraud? But it's
voter fraud.
It's no more susceptible to voter fraud than all these other means of voting.
You
bro.
See how they try to get the chicken? I can't remember the state, man. Was it? Where was this? Let's see,
what did they try to do to her?
The lady, she got in trouble for like doing something to the ballots. And they tried to say it was for all the Democratic nominees, which it wasn't. But she just like altered them to include things. Mm-hmm. It really wasn't in a sense voter fraud, but I mean, she got in trouble for it. This just came out. Like, I seen that this morning.
Bro, this is.
And, like and then you got Kanye going on, and he's going to get in trouble for that fraud. And I mean, it's all to help Trump, but.
See, bro, and this is
because those signatures weren't legit, bro.
Because I started getting pissed off. I started getting pissed off the other day on Facebook, just arguing with people, and I just gave it to the point like I'm no longer at the point where I'm just going to ignore the fucking obvious. Like, come on, yo.
I'm at the point now. You want to argue with me, and I got into it like
maybe argues the wrong way.
I got into an enlightened conversation with another woman, and we just talked about it, and that was it. You know, I think we could talk about things without disrespecting each other, and
yeah.
But I'm at
and
the
I've
point,
had a lot of those good conversations.
I'm at the
too.
point now though that hey, if you want to talk to me about this shit, you gotta call in here and holler at me.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not even about to use my fingers.
Yeah,
no
I'm
more.
getting there too, man. I'm still
mean?
trying to run it up on the interaction, but it's like realistically, bro. I just come on, man. Don't come to me with no dumbass shit, because your mind tells you something is fishy about all this shit, because it told you that everything was fishy about the black president. So it's like, okay, you have that in your brain to think shit is fishy. You guys are using all this energy with the Save the Children stuff and all the other things. It's like y'all are blatantly going to ignore right here in our face. This man just literally he just cut funding to all these, to the USPS, and told Florida to vote to
I
send
can't
that shit
wait
in.
though, bro. This shit right around the corner,
Bro.
I know I sound weird. I'm fiending. I'm like,
Nah, I
ooh,
feel you.
I can't wait
I
to
feel
not
you.
vote for your
Oh my
bitch
God, bruh.
ass.
I just told my sister, like, bruh.
Ooh, I can't
Ooh,
wait.
the news
play
about
that,
to be
play
so.
that, play that one meme. Play that one meme of Kamala waving at his ass. That's gonna be her waving at his whole ass, leaving that motherfucker, man.
I told my sister, like, yo,
I can't wait.
the fall is about to be so fire. just in general, like, the fall about to be so fire. All this shit going on. Oh my God, this fall is about to be the best fall of all time.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so just
Yeah.
satisfying,
Everything, man.
just to see all those tears, like
To see the tears,
man.
to see all the just all the different tactics used, this shit, how dirty and grimy it's about to get. This is about to be like WrestleMania, the road to WrestleMania, bro.
I'm telling you, I can't wait, because they shutting down all his bullshit. Yeah, there it go. Put that shit on there. I can't wait, because this gonna be the first thing she doing, man. Oh man, these great white men, gotta get them up out of here, boy.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh no,
I do appreciate all the sidestepping she doing right now, because they came for her as soon as she got announced.
Oh yeah, you already knew that was gonna happen.
And I ain't gonna sit here act like I'm the biggest Kamala supporter or anything like that, but I respect the fuck out of a sidestep.
Forgive but never forget.
Forgive but never forget, because ain't none of them that's gonna be like, oh,
that's what everybody else telling me to do. I'm not supposed to forgive this black woman, but y'all gonna turn around and forgive that woman that killed what's his name in his sleep, and saying she was walking into his fucking house.
Oh, you talking about Amber Geiger?
Yeah. And now she's appealing. She's gonna get out of fucking prison. She's only been in. Oh, she's gonna get out, bro.
Man, I don't know, bro.
After she asked for forgiveness and all that. So you telling me I'm supposed to forgive her, but I ain't supposed to forgive her?
Yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna forget what she did, and we gonna speak about it. But that's what we gonna do.
It's interesting, bro. It's funny because it's like I had.
That's not gonna be the reason that I vote. That wouldn't be a reason. Oh, I gotta vote for Trump now, or that's not gonna be some reason why. Oh, I'm just not gonna vote at all. Bro, that's not gonna be the reason. I think there's a better way of doing this.
I had a discussion with somebody, and they was talking about pretty much Kamala, who's done more damage to the black community, or who's put more in jail or whatever. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, or Trump and Pence. And then I said, like,
Trump hasn't been in politics,
but look,
though.
That's what I brought that up too. But I brought up, it's Kamala and Biden. But this is the difference. This is literally their job. They're
Actually,
in that field.
He was in politics. I take that back.
But this one got to, bro. We're talking about a man who, when he had no type of like political background or anything, put out a literal smear campaign calling for the lynching of the Central Park Five.
Exactly.
They weren't
that's what
you did this out of your character. They did this shit out of their job and just pretty much trying to gain support and different shit.
Do you want to bring up all the sexual harassment?
Do you want to go down this road? Because it's like, okay, are we really going to compare that? That
because
nigga, he did that because he wanted to do that. This is fucked up
for me. Everybody wants to compare everybody now. What about 4 years ago? Y'all didn't want to compare him to Hillary and all the shit she was doing. Y'all just wanted to talk about the emails, and then y'all didn't want to bring up none of this. What about all the stuff he did back then?
Motherfuckers,
4 years ago, y'all could have did this with him. He wasn't the right thing.
I always think about that picture of that older white lady at one of his rallies or whatever. She had the shirt saying, "You can grab me by the pussy," pointing down at her. know what I'm saying, her shit. I'm just like, yo, these are the type of people we're talking about. They will
he's
literally
had
excuse
his turn.
this
It's
bullshit
time to go.
Cause
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like, bro, y'all wilding. Like, you gonna say,
I don't give a fuck if this is only your first year.
Yeah.
You gotta go, bro.
and it's just like, bro,
You've had 4 years. Nice try. Get the fuck out. And you go in the motherfucking jail once you get out this motherfucking. So have fun.
It's an interesting thing, and then
Have fun.
We ain't gonna talk about him wishing Ghislaine Maxwell, the fucking sex trafficker queen, the best. But yeah, nah, you right. We ain't
Or how he didn't want to go to what's the name's funeral? Like,
oh yeah,
I'm not talking about this dude no more, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yep.
Yo, let me lighten this up real quick.
Yeah, yep.
You know, I love Twitter, bro. I love Twitter. So I always get like little good questions for podcasts on Twitter, man. It's the spot.
What's up, man?
So
I need to get my Twitter up.
somebody asked, what is your favorite black unit of measurement?
My favorite, a whole lot of. That's probably mine.
Somebody's all right. So I'm. Let me go through some. So I think mine is damn near.
Damn near.
Damn near is a pretty solid one.
That is a solid one,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
Man, but I gotta go with the whole lot of, cause you know, it be a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a wide range.
Lil is too.
Lil
Been around for
yeah,
decades, bro.
shit. Damn near the word a few.
Damn
Here's
near
another
though.
one too.
Damn near been around a
Damn.
while, just not in that sense as much. In
But
that
is that
sense.
a unit of measurement? Or
Black
is
unit of measurement?
Damn near.
Yes. Yes,
It is
bro.
damn near.
It is, bro. How we use damn near is different than how it's similar to how other people use damn near, but our damn near is literally a unit of
What about
measurement.
hella?
That's a unit of black unit of measurement.
That's a good one though.
Yeah.
Like hella, like
Yeah.
hella. Every time you say hella could be 1.5 to 1,000,000. Like literally, bro.
Whole ass too.
Whole ass.
Yeah,
as opposed to a half ass.
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
It's
you
a lot. It's a lot of good ones in here, bro.
Yeah,
It's a lot of good ones in here, bro.
Okay,
I'm telling you, man.
that's a good one. That's
some
a good
people
one.
had some good ones in this
Yeah,
motherfucker,
that
man.
makes sense.
I'm trying to think of some other ones, man. A minute too, man.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yep.
That shit been a minute.
Grip.
You got. Hold on, I'm trying to think, bro. I'm trying to think. What's another one?
Minute grip. What else? I'm trying to think, man.
Got down for real. That whole goddamn horse over there, that whole goddamn. You feel
So
me?
it's like goddamn, like would be whole.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the goddamn.
So even like
That
well, like
goddamn-
dub. Yeah, I mean we know what dub is.
got a
Dub
dub.
can mean multiple
It
units of
could.
measurement.
It could mean. It could also mean victory.
Single, nickel. We came up with all that shit.
Bruh. I love black people, bro.
Dime. Dime. Definitely dime. Definitely dime, bro.
I'm trying to think, bro.
A band, rack, stack, hundo. Those all black units.
Man,
units
a
of
hundo
measurement.
don't even mean a hundo most of the time.
Yeah, it do.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it do.
When we break out an actual hundo, but like
Exactly.
a hundo, like if a nigga, man, I got a hundo in the motherfucker, bro. If you okay, I guess I don't know, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot that kind of tiptoe on that line, man.
Cause like if I pull out a literal stack of like 10 bands, and I got a couple hundos, I got a hundo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a hundo on the front, but they all hundos. So what? You feel me?
Yeah, nah, I get you, man. Damn near.
Damn
near.
I like damn near.
What else, man? I'm
God
trying to
damn,
think.
hella.
Maybe some old school.
Mass.
Out of Dodge too. That's some old school shit. What else, man? Yeah, mass. Man, I don't know. It's some good
If
ones.
y'all
though,
got
man.
some more black units of measurement, man, please chime in, bro. We would
Yeah, I
love to
don't
know. We would
I
love
be
to
trying
know.
to think of just some. I was trying to think of some other good ones, like.
Bro, I be trying to always expand my ebonics because ain't nothing worse than talking to another black person who a little bit more street than you, but they got the new lingo, and you just sitting there like, what? Like you don't want to legitimately ask. Like I remember the first time I heard the word poly, which I did not know meant politic, like chopping shit. I didn't know that's what it meant, like just talk. I went to go to my nigga video shoot. I made up my nigga Big Cam. We chopping, talking about the pod setting up and everything. Like, yeah, but we gonna poly. I'm like,
I mean, I could get that.
I'm like, What? He was like,
I never heard it really a lot,
bro. I'm sitting here thinking,
but when I heard it, I'd be like, yeah,
bro. At the time, I hadn't even heard nobody use it like that. Now I say politic.
I'll tell you the one like I like it. I just don't use it a lot. But Cap, I love Cap.
I like it
so
now.
Live.
It's become funny as
It's
hell.
so
Like
funny
within
now.
the past like months,
Just
like,
with
it's
the
gotten
emojis, just
yeah.
motherfuckers just leave the cap and don't even
That's
say
Cap.
nothing. Yeah, like because I love like
Cap.
Perp in there. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Purpin don't hit like Cap though. It like Purpin. I still
You
say
gotta
Purpin,
say Perpin. Like I
but
speak
I do
Perpin, but like just on the internet wise, like
seeing
that's Cap,
that's
bro. Like
Cap, or
seeing the
just
cap,
seeing the yeah.
or just seeing a
It
meme
hit
with like
different.
SpongeBob with a cap on, and then him just smelling a whole bunch of cap emojis, bro. Like,
Hey, bro.
that shit is hilarious.
Motherfuckers putting emojis on actual memes is funny as fuck. Cause
Yeah,
it's
bro.
like, bruh, niggas is childish as fuck. Like when they put the little squirt guns in the motherfucking memes and shit,
bro.
Like yo,
Yeah, that is some funny
man,
ass
the
shit.
internet
I love
is
the
the
internet,
greatest
man.
place ever,
I love
man.
the internet.
Internet's
Shout out
the
to the internet,
greatest place
man.
ever,
That's the
man.
reason we doing this shit. It's the fucking internet.
Hey,
We can
bro.
do whatever we want on the internet.
Man, speaking of the internet, man, I finally have opened the hellhole that is TikTok. I finally got the app.
Ain't it too late now? They about to shut it down, bro.
Man, they about to try, bro.
It's
I don't
gone,
realize
bro.
about certain shit, man. It's
Nah,
certain
nah,
things are too
nah.
powerful, bro.
Nah.
Because who they saying? They said Bill Gates is trying to buy that motherfucker.
Hey, goodbye.
TikTok is going nowhere, fam. It's going nowhere, and that's why I kind of just decided to step into it. But I stepped into it for different reasons than like most people. Like everybody going to do the dances. So one of my favorite things to do is I like to like look up ghost hunting shit videos. Like you know how like niggas like to live vicariously through rappers. My pet niggas try to live vicariously through rappers. I'm at the point where I don't live vicariously through rappers. Gun bars don't do it for me no more. But you know what does? Ghost hunters and shit like that. Because I won't ghost bar. Because I won't go do that shit myself. So a lot of the people that I be looking up like on YouTube and to watch their little ghost hunts and shit, they've recently gotten to this app
Are
called
they pros or amateurs?
Man, what the fuck is a pro ghost hunter, fam?
Oh, there's pros.
I mean, I know there's pros, but it boils down to the equipment you use and how much you want to get a nigga to believe that this shit
Hey,
is
Jalen,
actually
did
picking
your
up.
peoples used to ghost hunt?
But see,
I can't remember.
but that's what I'm saying, man. This ghost hunting and shit. It's just interesting to see like all the different.
So
shit.
what app did they have to get?
So this new app is out and they're like doing it all on TikTok. It's called Randonautica, and
It's in TikTok.
no, it's not in TikTok, but a lot of like TikTok videos
Have it in that?
like
Okay,
they'll
gotcha,
be
gotcha,
doing
gotcha.
Randonautica, just like going to search shit, telling their story in the background and shit. Man, this
think I know
app
what you're talking
is
about.
fried as fuck, yo. Like it's supposed to be about quantum physics, like it's based in quantum
Ooh,
physics.
I like that. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, bro, it's based in quantum physics and
What?
Randonautica. So pretty much what you do is you go into the app.
Ooh, came up first thing.
You go into the app. You type in.
Oh hell no! Hold on. What is?
Yeah, this shit's weird, bro. Before you download that motherfucker,
Wait a minute.
Hear this story, fam.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Bro.
Wait.
Before
What is this?
don't download it yet, because let me tell you the story about what the fuck it is, bro. The whole thing is based on pretty much you have this intent in your mind. And you type it into the app or whatever, you click this thing and you pretty much have this intent. You say like your intent is money or, fortune or just happiness.
You into witchcraft, bro?
Huh?
You into witchcraft or something?
No.
You a magician, nigga?
No.
You sure?
I am getting into herbs and shit, which that might on some weird shit lead me into some other
You
shit.
into some dark magic shit?
Nah,
nigga?
bro.
That's what that shit sound like.
But this is what I'm getting to, bro.
Carry
This shit.
Carry on. I'm
I've
just
been
looking
watching-
at this and
I've been
listening to
watching
you.
these videos, bro, and these
this nigga
motherfuckers
tripping,
will
bro.
type in the shit and they'll go to play. It'll give you a random location where you go to, and then when you go there, you find something that has to do with your intent, bro. And the reason why I say this shit is
This
fried.
nigga got me fucked.
Yeah,
up.
nigga, you
If
heard quantum
think-
physics and jumped on it,
No, if you think I'm gonna fucking
bro.
listen to some app tell me where to go,
These motherfuckers be going and recording the videos.
I know to
and
run
be-
around when I see it.
Fam,
nigga.
Jalen, if you could look up like a random Nautica, like just
Okay, wait, explain. Okay, so they get the location.
they get the location.
Is it like
You get
do you gotta like walk there, or does it just give you like an address?
It gives you it doesn't give you address. It gives you like a random ass location. Sometimes, a lot of the times, motherfuckers have to go to the place. They'll get to where they have to park their car, and they gotta walk the rest of the way to get to wherever they're going. And they done found some weird ass shit.
I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like I've seen this before.
Yes, you probably did, because one of the Random Nautica
magic, Negro.
One of the Random Nautica people, they I don't know what their intent was. I think it was like death or some shit. And they found a dead body
on YouTube. What?
They found a dead body in a suitcase underneath a fucking bridge, bro.
Y'all,
and it's a you could look it up in the news. It's real life shit.
That shit on TikTok.
Nigga.
Trump shutting all that shit down, my nigga. It's over. It is over. If that shit is on TikTok,
the devil
it's
found.
done.
Like I got a friend who did.
It's done.
I got a friend who did the shit, bro. She literally.
Are you serious?
I got a friend. She did the Random Nautica shit.
Hey yo, man,
with
we
her
need
dude.
to fucking spray this nigga with sage and shit, bro.
I ain't doing this shit, bro.
Make sure there's no mirrors.
Hey man,
open in this house. Cover all the mirrors in the house.
I'm putting my shades.
You know
on.
about that shit, bro? Cover all the mirrors. Don't be bringing that shit up in here, bro.
Look,
don't be doing that shit.
Look,
I don't fuck around.
My friend, she did it right. She went with her dude. Right?
I got one to leave with your ass, nigga. Don't play that game.
Look,
I'm telling you.
She did it. Then she I guess she was looking up family or something, like ancestry or something. That was her intent.
Yeah.
And she swears by this, bro. It took her to. She never knew where her I think it was her uncle's grave was. Like, she never knew where they buried him. She swears by this, that the Random Nautica location that it gave her took her directly to it, bro. Never knew that shit. Then the next one, I forgot what she said her intent was. I think it was like spiritual or something, but it took her to this like weird ass little like manhole in the middle of this field. And she in Lexington, so it's like the country shit is normal. But I'm like, nigga, no.
Still not normal.
Then she said
she did this during the day, night.
She did it during the night on some crazy shit. Then she said after they left, she said this motherfucking car was following her, which just happens in a lot of them videos.
Oh my god.
Was following her, and they was like following her, but they finally lost the motherfucker or whatever. So it's like, you watch a lot of these Random Nautica vids, and that happens in a lot of them, and the shit's like weird. But you know, these motherfuckers be playing with some real crazy shit. The second that they told me quantum physics,
hey, cut that shit out, bro.
Hey, bro, yeah, you bored off on that bullshit again. Bored off on that bullshit. Yeah, man, nah, that shit's creepy, bro. But I just been watching these fucking videos on TikTok. It's creepy as hell. I'm just saying, man, it's one of them YouTube wormholes that you go down and then you don't come back from. It's interesting as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't touching it though.
Got me looking at this app like,
it's funny.
I just see this picture and I kind of know what this is. So as soon as I seen this, I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Then another motherfucker said, if you type in the intent and then you go somewhere and you find an owl, that your fate will be like forever changed. You feel me? So yeah, a lot of these motherfuckers be finding owls and shit. And I ain't playing with this shit. It's interesting as fuck, bro, but that's why I say I live vicariously through ghost hunters and these motherfuckers because I ain't doing that shit.
Let me read a review real quick.
Okay.
All right. So it's titled "Wish It Worked." I gave him a 3 out of 5 stars, which is pretty surprising for "Wish It Worked." I've downloaded this several times hoping it would work, but as of yet, it opens to the first page and I try to send my location and it freezes up. Okay, maybe it's not what I thought it was.
Okay, yeah, that motherfucker just having issues.
Let me read another one. Wait. Hold on.
Read like a good one or a bad one.
I mean, it was just one that was just like a top. Damn. Okay, it actually works. Stop complaining. Okay. I don't know. Like, this guy gave him 5 stars, but he says this. It's a random generator. You're going to get random points. This is clearly stated literally everywhere. I just read a review where they took away a star because the app did what it's supposed to. If you don't like the coordinates, you can just hit a few buttons and get new ones.
Hold on. Let me read this one. There's something really wrong with this app. I just deleted the app, and I'm not kidding you. Like, I was having an allergy attack, and it went immediately away after I deleted the app. So there's something wrong here. So went on Facebook to share this video and warn people about the app. I am a Christian. When I was using this, I used Google Home because I'm not doing it at half the places we like in the middle of the word, somebody backyard in the middle of the woods. Do not like the woods. There's something spiritually wrong with this app. I know, sound like a Karen, but right now I do not care. There's something spiritually wrong with this app, and it doesn't sound safe. So just heed my warning, man.
Let me read this one. I think this one might hit it home for me. Let's read this one. He gave it 1 star. He said, "You have a server security issue. Use this with no intentions of going to a random point. Shortly after, there were 2 people walking around my property looking for a way in. This is an area where that typically isn't an issue. I had to guess based on the basic way the app works and a small development team. Both your local GPS coordinates as well as your destination are accessible through some kind of unidentified exploit.
That's why I'm not fucking with this
They
app, bro.
could leave the user vulnerable to burglary if they begin from a home point. You will be expected to not be at home as well because you'll be at your destination point." I'm not going to read the rest, but it's interesting.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to look at some of the videos later.
Yeah, it's because it's like, that's my thing, because I've always been raised on the whole making sure you're secure and like your internet footprint and everything is secure. You give them your location. And I've seen enough of these videos where motherfuckers pretty much, they'll get a call from a random number saying like, "Yo, yeah, you're using my app. I see you, blah, blah, blah. You don't know, blah, blah, blah."
This
all
is
this other
super
shit.
weird, man. This is almost
But
like
the timing is what's the creepiest thing about it to
This
me.
is like the one, what was the one shit called with the girl? What was her name? And she's supposed to tell the kids to do shit.
Oh, I
What
know.
game was
I don't
that?
remember what it was called,
Remember
but
what
I
the
do.
face was
Yeah,
and that
the weird
anime
ass
thing that they use.
Yeah,
Momo.
yeah, I
remember
do
Momo?
remember that shit.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I ain't fucking with this type of shit, man.
I like looking into it just to see what
Yeah,
motherfuckers
that's
is
my
on.
thing. It's interesting.
I
but-
tell you, I like because when I
but-
hear certain keywords,
But look, bro.
I'm like, okay,
Let me tell you why it's
see
interesting.
what it is.
Because this app came out right after the CIA, or what was it? The CIA? They declassified that whole the cognitive space and basically what's it called? Out of body experiences and all that stuff in that classified document. That pretty much there are other dimensions and all this stuff. This app came out right after that shit got declassified.
What app came out?
The Randonautica app with all this quantum.
When did that get declassified?
I want to say like in March, probably March or April, earlier this year. Look it up, bro. They pretty much they said that you can have out of body experiments.
Oh, yeah, you
I mean
can.
experiences. You can have control of those different dimensions and all this stuff like LSD,
I
trigger
told
some
you
of the
to
stuff,
watch,
transcendental meditation,
what
all
is
that type of shit.
What is that? Or have you seen the OA? I know I probably asked you this before.
I've seen it. I haven't actually watched it. Like I know what you're talking about.
That's
The show.
literally what this is about.
Yeah, bro. So that's why I'm just saying it's kind of
Out-of-body
weird.
Experience, it's called near death experience too.
Okay.
NDEs.
Yeah. It's
And they
funny.
did experiments on them.
It's funny because I was talking to my friend about it and I was telling her like, yo, the timing of this is weird. And I think that this app might be like a test almost, like to see if they're doing like a real life. Yeah. I think if they're doing like a real life ground test to see how this shit works.
Please tell me there's someone in this fucking chat that has watched the OA. Please. I'm posting this after
Is that
this.
what they did?
I'm posting this shit after this.
Is
I'm
that what they
sending
did?
it to the producer.
They
Oh
tested
my
on the-
God.
they
What's
tested
her
on the
name?
civilians.
I am so sorry. I can't remember your name because you're such a great fucking writer and you're a great actor as well. She's
Well,
the
man.
lead actor.
Let's look. We got our computers in our hands.
She's the lead actress. I'm so fucking sorry.
OA.
Oh my God. All right. We're going to break this down. We got plenty of time to do this. We got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. So,
Okay.
so go back to why you're saying that they built this app to test people,
Yeah.
to see who
Just-
is
well-
worthy of kind of.
Well, not even just to test people, to like kind of, if they, okay, when they declassify things, A lot of the time it's because they've gotten enough of the information out of whatever the hell was in these documents, and they've either been able to utilize it to the best of their ability, or it's just been a bust. So after that being declassified and then this app popping up, I don't know. It's just conspiracy theorists in my mind. This might be like a test to see some new science.
Britt Marling, by the way.
Britt
That's her
Marling?
name. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
My God.
I think it might be potentially a test to see the technology behind it. And there is a possibility.
Go watch this fucking series.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it
Please.
now. I'm gonna do it.
Nigga, the second
I'ma
season
do
is
it.
literally what you're talking about now. Like, they're
Okay.
trying to figure out, like, because there's dimensions and shit, but
Yeah.
there's this app, and it's causing all these kids to go missing and shit, bro.
Yeah.
And they're playing
That's
this
what
game
bro.
on there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Literally.
literally that. I believe that it's totally possible. And I also told you
Well,
all
if
the
this
time,
is
bro.
a game, I ain't playing this one because I
Bro.
know how the motherfuckers end
I
up.
told you
Not
all the
playing
time,
it.
bro.
Not downloading it.
That media, that
No.
entertainment
I'll look it up
always
on YouTube.
mimics reality. So
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
always
yo,
talk about that. You always say that.
I always say that. Always mimics
And
reality.
I always love when you bring it up because I like to make the connection. And I tell you, that's why I'm
Just-
like, boom, yo, bro, you know this is what this is all about? Like,
exactly.
I'm like,
fam.
hey, watch this. This'll really
just
fuck
a little
your head up.
conspiracy thought, but I'm saying, bro, the
That ain't no
dots,
conspiracy.
the
That shit
dots
real.
connecting is weird as fuck. You see what these people are getting when they're typing in these things. We have no idea where the fuck this app is, where the fuck it comes from. And it just dropped out of blue, and now people are able to pretty much manifest their fucking thoughts out of thin air in the middle of the woods. They're having all these weird ass instances where they're being followed and getting calls from random numbers, and like, come on, fam. This shit is weird. And don't nothing. Okay, let me stop for a second, because a lot of this shit with me, if you stem it from Facebook, just a thought that kind of runs rampant. So I got into it. I didn't really get into it, but I was having this discussion with a friend. He ended up tagging me not tagging me, he ended up sending me a message with that movie, I guess, Out the Shadows, where they talk about all the crazy things going on in Hollywood and how all the shit is kind of, tied. But one detail of this movie that did sit in my mind was there's nothing that's out there available to us in America that isn't, ran through the grinder, in the sense of, if we're able to get it, it's because it got somebody checked off all the, whatever to get it through. We only have this shit. So this app is weird as fuck. It's really no understanding who made this shit. One dude made a video claiming to say that he was the creator of the app, but it's like, who the fuck are you? This, that, and the other. We don't know. You could just, so it's like, when you take that into consideration, all the different tests and stuff like MK Ultra, just all the different things kind of trying to get in motherfuckers' minds. I wouldn't be surprised if this app is literally a test to see the abilities of people's cognitive ability. I mean, to test people's cognitive ability and manifesting shit from that side of your brain or whatever. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of crazier shit has happened in 2020 for me to be like, yo, with all the confusion, this would be the time to drop that bomb on motherfuckers that we can step into other dimensions.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty obvious that shit is there now. We were talking about this when we were recording, man, about dimensions and things like that. It's very like you could go down a very, 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 very deep hole.
Very
Of just
all this shit,
all of that,
and
you
that's why I just
all
like
the
to dibble and dabble.
I go deep, bro. See, I get into like the string theory. You ever heard of string theory?
I have not.
You can get into, what is another theory that's kind of dimension like?
I mean, I believe in egg theory. Egg theory, pretty much the belief that like we're all connected spiritually, and once we get that collective consciousness, become the next God, next life cycle, all this shit. But I mean, that's kind of,
That's like Sense8, man.
yeah. In a
If you've
sense,
seen that.
yeah, I've seen Sense8.
Yeah.
I like that show. It's a little wild, but I like that show.
I mean, hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. That sex scene where like they was all smashing each
I was
other.
gonna say, bro,
that
which
was the
sex scene?
wildest shit ever.
you seen? That's when bruh finally said, fuck it. That's why they got, it was a different character that played John Claude. Did you notice that?
The black dude.
Yeah. Those are two different actors. They got into it and everything. There's a whole thing on Twitter and all that shit.
Oh, he was like, I ain't doing
all the sex with the man and the woman shit.
That shit was wild.
Because you know who directed that, right?
Who?
The people that didn't create that did the Matrix.
Oh, the Wachowskis?
Yeah.
I ain't know.
Well, they were brothers and now they're sisters.
That's why I just said the Wachowskis. I ain't going to
the Wachowski sisters.
The Wachowskis.
I love the actresses.
Yeah, no, they did a great job, man. All of them, they did their thing.
What's the transgender actor's name?
She killed her part too.
Oh, yeah, her part is live because I was first introduced to her in Designated Survivor.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen Designated Survivor?
I've seen like the first 2 episodes.
Oh damn, bro!
Yeah, I ain't go too deep into it. Bro. I mean, I like Kiefer Sutherland, but I ain't a big.
I seen she's in one of the seasons, so
okay.
Then I seen her now. Like, okay,
yeah,
she got her. She damn near
busy.
running the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's her
she
shit.
got busy, yo. Like for sure, I fuck with that.
That's why I was like, man, I gotta find some more of her shit because like I fuck with the character, bro. Like
speaking of entertainment, bro, have you seen that new Jamie Foxx what is it, Project Power movie? With the powers, that movie that I put the trailer up for.
No, I haven't seen it yet,
bro. It just came out Friday. It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. It's corny Netflix kinda, but it really is a good movie. Like Netflix has officially stepped into that realm of like feature films. Like fuck a theater. Mm-hmm. We got us. We really got us, bro. Because that movie was good.
You see what they doing with Mulan and
what
other film?
I don't remember what the other one was, but I seen that they trying to.
I don't know.
They gonna have to do that for New Mutants.
$30 on top of
$30 for Mulan. You can suck my dick. I ain't paying that shit. I can wait. I ain't watched a single one of these Disney live action.
I mean, I'm
ones.
not. Is it?
It's live action.
Yeah, it is.
It's live. And they ain't got no Mushu. Ain't no Mushu.
I might wait on the reviews and then see. Maybe.
I'm just saying, bro.
But I might get on top of it just to kind of. I might put a review out. I don't know if I get enough. If I get enough response on people wanting me to do a review on it, I'll buy it and I'll watch it. If not, then I ain't gonna watch it.
Yeah, about to say I'm gonna be hard pressed to want to go see that joint because I
ain't gotta go see it. It's in your damn living room, bro.
Okay,
you don't even gotta say that no more.
I'm hard pressed to pay 2 tickets to be in my living room.
Pay 2 tickets. You only gotta pay one, bro. $30. That's one ticket.
Nah, and price wise, that's 2 tickets. Fitting.
All right, you can sneak an extra person in. Boom.
Now you
getting plugged.
Now we risking Rona, bro.
And you can watch it again, can't you? Or you only get to watch it one time?
Man, if they tell me I just paid $30 to watch some shit one time, bro,
that would be a problem.
Man, look, this is why I ain't even watched shit on Disney. Like before I left the house, fiance was watching that Beyonce joint.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it either. I mean, it looks interesting. It's just a lot of weird shit going on,
Too
bro.
many people saying just weird shit.
Yeah, it's like, why has everybody got like a whole commentary for what the fuck they think is going on
there
here?
There wasn't even a review that was like, okay, I'm gonna actually review this.
Yeah, like
movie.
I like the culture and everything.
Break down all this shit. See the devil and all. I'm like, man,
like,
I don't even want. Okay, bro, cool.
It's like,
so what do you want to happen? Do you want people to kill her? You want people to beat her up? What do you want to get out of all this type of shit? What do you get out of this?
Or would you just rather not watch
Do you get off on this type of shit?
Can you just not watch it and shut the fuck up and let
Who
people
are you
enjoy
telling
things?
this to? You people be preaching this shit to the same people, bro. Okay. Whatever.
I be wondering how this shit ends up on
Half
my
the
feed
shit is
sometimes.
not even what people be talking about because they just don't know their own history. They don't know
That's
nothing
the
about
thing.
African
That was
deities.
the
They don't know nothing
that
about.
was the conclusion I came to.
They don't
bro.
know nothing
It was
about
like,
this magic. They don't know nothing about none of that shit. They don't know everything that's like that isn't bad.
That's why I was looking at it like, yo, I can't go off with nobody's post. Cause I literally back to back, I saw the post about Beyonce's doing this for African spirituality. Then I saw the post, I'm an African. All this stuff is demonic stuff in Africa. Don't play with the blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, all right, you know what this told me? Fuck both of y'all. If I really cared that much, I'm just go do my own research.
That's the corny shit I'm talking about. It's just that it just has no research done behind it. But that shit is stupid too. And they said that she's trying to bank off of African culture right now.
It's like, fam,
I ain't got time for that shit.
Like,
well, if she is, guess what?
I can tell you who's not feeling. I can
Guess
tell you
who's
don't
not
feel
banking
that way.
off of that culture right now? Nobody else.
I can tell you who don't
Who's bringing
feel
it to
that
the
way.
light? Nobody else.
I don't think Africans really feel that way. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like she brought a lot of that to
Nigga,
the mainstream person.
Beyonce.
They love Beyonce.
They love her over there.
Everybody
man.
love Beyonce.
People be tripping with that shit, man. That's why some of the shit I see, sometimes I don't even respond. I just shake my head like, man. And then motherfucker try to tell me what's what. I'm like, bro, I know more about this shit than you do because you don't fuck with it because you think it's all demonic.
These the same motherfuckers that said WAP had, you know.
These the same motherfuckers back when like Harry Potter was coming around wouldn't let their kids see Harry Potter, bro.
All this other stuff.
Remember that shit?
Devil, yeah.
Now everybody want to catch up on that shit. No, fuck that. Y'all ain't want to do that back in the day. Why it all changed now?
Bro, that go back to.
I remember that shit. So many like people I was in school with was saying that I ain't going to see that devil shit, or we were just young and my mom won't let me see that. Yeah. Why not? It's not gonna make you do.
You know what was dope about my mama, man? She always say like she wouldn't watch it. My mom would tell me like she not gonna watch it, but she didn't have a problem with me watching.
My mom loved Harry Potter, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
She loved Harry Potter more.
Like my mama religious, so it's like she don't when it comes to that type of witchcraft and stuff, like she don't, you know what I'm saying? But like she didn't have no problem with me watching it or anybody else watching it. It's like she not about to push this on nobody. Like even my mama was the type that at a certain point, I think I was like 7, 8. I decided.
But
is
it because she believes it's real and she doesn't like it, or is it because?
I mean, probably. I mean, if you are a devout Christian, then you have to believe in that stuff because it's like it's in the Bible. Like if you believe in magic and wizardry and all that stuff.
But what if J.K. Rowling came out and said, I made all of this, I mean, she did, but like...
Yeah, she did.
Well, I mean, if she did, then everything in there is not real, right? She had
to have some kind of reference point.
Inspiration?
Yeah, it had to have some kind of reference. I mean, she's in England, bro. Like, they're definitely... They got a history of, like, black magic and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of where it come from.
I mean, we got a history of black magic here, bro.
I mean,
Salem, Massachusetts.
But I'm saying, like, a lot of that,
like that's really where it is. That's where the witch trials were, bro.
Yeah, but there was witch trial like during the
but the most famous witch trial happened here. Like, and
that's the one we hear about.
And those girls weren't even witches.
They was getting
they weren't even witches, my nigga.
They had like,
but there was witches in Salem though, and there still is, bro.
Yeah,
by the way,
I mean, there's witch, bro. Don't get me started, bro. Because if we gonna go full conspiracy podcast today,
that's not conspiracy, bro.
I mean,
that shit conspiracy. Is real.
I just like the word.
Like heads, witches, those
they exist.
All real.
The Wiccans and all that stuff, they really exist.
Yeah, it's all real.
It was funny because
all that shit, it's all real.
Was it you that told me about the? Oh man, there was like once again just going down the wormhole and reading the thread. It was a thread about pretty much baby witches performing a ritual to, I think, what was it? They hexed the moon. Yeah, like baby, like young witches, like just knowing they bag had hexed the moon, and it was a whole thread of just women, people who practice witchcraft talking about like, oh yeah, they gonna get this shit. Apollo gonna make the guy, you don't fuck with the guys, blah blah. They gonna take, they gonna have to deal with like.
You need to watch The Magicians, then,
bro. Fam,
that shit's still on. Like I'm on the last season right now.
Fam.
Well, I don't know if it's their last season, but I'm on the most current season.
I'm reading. This is like a Reddit thread, like all these people commenting and stuff.
But that shit about,
but they're like dead ass about it. So I'm like, yo,
have you ever heard about like? Well, they reference it in The Magicians, but like how like. The children of the moon, like how you have to give yourself to the moon, like they had to stay up like 72 hours, I think, and then they had enough power to like see the aura of the moon, so they could communicate with the moon, but they had to have something from the moon.
Nuts,
so they had to have a moon rock. They found a moon rock, like because a bunch of the moon rocks, and this is true, like I believe there's some that's just out there and people have it that are from. The actual mission to the moon. Yeah. So they got a piece, and you know they were doing magic with it, and when they looked up, they can see auras. It was like red, green, and orange, and it would tell you when she's listening, and then you could ask her to do something.
See, that's
and
crazy.
They asked her to move to not cause like an apocalypse, because when everything lined up, and something crazy would happen. Yeah. So they asked the moon to move, and it moved.
See, and
well, actually, they fucked it up. I don't want to ruin it, but I'll just say they moved it.
See, and this is my thing, bro. It's like I believe all this stuff exists. It's like because this is it boils down to the world is a big place, and it's had a lot of stuff going on. People been able to just do a bunch. Like
everybody's had their own experience. On this
and
earth.
We're not privy to a lot of the information. But like I told you, like I say all the time, entertainment mimics reality. All this stuff. Is based in some type of. It's based off of something. This stuff ain't just out of thin air. I believe that this stuff took place and is going on, and it's just interesting to see that, like, wizardry and witchcraft have made it into the 21st century. And everybody's just we on Reddit now with it. That's
but
wild.
That's the thing.
To me.
Like that's like, and even if you watch like I can even reference The Order. It's another series on Netflix. It's about magic. Like it's
I watched The Order and I watched the first season.
Yeah, it's up to date magic. Like how they
would have to carry on in this. Yeah. A lot of these shows nowadays are that. It's not
like it phased out and there's just no more magicians or there's no more wizards, witches, or nothing like that. It's just they're just more common and they hang out with everybody.
Yeah, like you might know one. Yeah, you wouldn't know unless you're like literally
unless
watching
they told you.
Yeah, unless they told you.
Unless you had enough of that kind of juice in you that you could even do that shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it go back to
it's in you. You just got to know how to bring it out.
And it go back to the Beyonce thing. It's like, bro, we don't know. I'm not about to go off of no Facebook post over what are gods and all the stuff she's summoning or whatever. It's like, yo, I can do my due diligence. Look up the research, see what she's channeling, and then we could just go from there, bro. But I'm not about to, I hate blanket statements. You feel me? Like, y'all don't know. Y'all just jumping down to stuff because people don't know. And yes, these are dangerous things to be messing with. But if you do your proper due diligence and stuff,
download that damn app, nigga. Fuck that shit,
man. I ain't touching that motherfucker. But yeah, bro, if you really do your due diligence to like make sure you in the good graces and all that spiritual shit and everything, then yeah, you can step into that. But it's the same way you would go about any job. You need to be prepared before you go into it. I ain't prepared, and I don't plan to get prepared. So, like I said, I'm living vicariously through Randall Nautica ghost hunting niggas.
So it's crazy. So when you were talking about that, how does that even relate to ghost hunting? I don't even think you ever got back to how.
So a lot of the YouTubers,
so they download the app.
They download the app, but a lot of these YouTubers, they usually do ghost hunting, random exploring, and mystery box stuff. Like they just do a bunch of scary shit, and then they do like the Randall Nautica stuff at night. And a lot of these motherfuckers, they be playing with them forces, like they be like testing for the views and shit. These YouTubers do extra shit for the views. So, they'll be like demonic or, spiritual or death or just all these different negative things. And then they'll Randall Nautica to these places and some of them will have some real creepy shit. Like I remember one dude, I don't remember what his intent was, but it had him go down this path. It had him driving down this dirt bike path. He was on ATV. He was driving down it. And then when he got to the location, it was just some old ass abandoned car. I'm talking about old ass, overgrown. Everything is fucked up. You really can't see what the fuck going on. He's just looking like, yo, what the fuck is this? And he hears a little kid's voice, and you can hear it very clearly in the video. So then he goes back again at night because he wanted to prove, like, bro, I swear to God, I ain't, I'm just out, Goes back out there. Here's the same shit. And I think he caught a glimpse of the little boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the actual spirit shit. It was creepy as fuck. Now, yes, all this stuff can be staged. Don't get me wrong. Smoke and mirrors, we see the ability of these apps and everything nowadays.
Yeah.
But you watch enough of these, see that not all these people are from the same place. A lot of this stuff really be random as hell. You look and you just know, like, hey, man, it's a coincidence, but there's a certain point where it's like, this shit really random and do be specific to motherfuckers. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just interesting. Some of them, they have gone and ran into ghosts and shit. So that's where I was kind of coming with that.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's most of their main thing is ghost hunting.
Yeah, I don't, because it kind of seems like the what is the other one called? It's called Geo. It's like the Geo treasure hunting thing. Mm-hmm. You ever seen that where you get like clues and then like it'd be random shit like $1,000 there.
I ain't seen that.
If you could figure this stuff out, yeah. There's even like this device that does like that you can buy and you look for stuff. Like it's crazy. But I thought that's what it kind of reminds me of. But that's why you guys got to be careful with some of these apps, man. They got all that geotagging on there.
Bro.
I think that's what
I'm saying. Like that's why I ain't messing with it, bro. Because once they got your location, bro.
Even the Pokemon Go shit, like they was robbing people at fucking stops, bro. Because they knew people would be there, get out their car, and they just was chilling. Like,
pop. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
You
Like,
a different kind of stick up kid if you using Pokemon Go to get these niggas, man.
stops, yeah, nigga.
That's wild.
But do you not remember walking around everywhere? Do you remember that? Did you?
I remember. I
partake
drove
in
around.
that?
I drove around a lot more than I wasn't getting out the car for that shit,
Nigga.
And I didn't.
I remember that.
It was boring
I remember
after
the
a
night
while.
we went up to Jungle Gyms at night.
I remember that shit. Doing
Nigga,
that a lot.
It was thick. What?
Jungle gyms used to be.
What
People used to
was
set up
going
like
on?
they
Like,
would
do
set up
we
like
remember
TVs and
this?
shit. They would set up like a Smash Brothers tournament. Just everybody chilling over there. That was wild.
But that night, like there was no purpose for that. Like no one was prepared for what happened that night there. Like because there was so much shit going on, and then you just see a whole group of people running, and like it's a Pikachu, and I'm like, oh shit,
It's a
I got one.
Pikachu.
Hey, let me
It's a
get one.
Pikachu.
You know what I mean? But
It's
that
a
I just
Pikachu.
think about that. Like
That's funny
man,
as
we
hell.
were there now, and now we can't even be but 6 feet. next to
Nah, I'm gonna
people.
keep it a band with you, bro. That shit never really rock with me because they took too long to make like you could battle and shit, and then when you could battle, you could only like battle like what the fuck was it like? You'll go around some places will have a Pokemon. The person who won last time you have to go fight that motherfucker.
or has the most whatever.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm
That
not.
shit was super cool though, but
I'm not jogging
But
around.
you gotta remember
the
though,
city to
bro,
try
that
to-
shit was free.
It was free.
You know what I mean? So they're like, hey, we made this for free.
I get the idea behind it.
You know
I
what I
get
mean?
trying to be like, trying to be active with something exercise
Nigga,
that's
that
kind of
shit
Pokemon,
was
kind
amazing.
of reminiscent of the actual.
They got to come up
game.
with something else like that that's just revolutionary. Like they
Bruh,
gets
they-
people together.
they-
That just brought shit. I love it when it brings people together.
They just
that's
fuck-
the favorite part about shit like this.
They
for
just
me.
messed up and not making it. to where
People
you can
smile
battle
at each other, man. They talk to each other, speak nicely. Hey, you out here poking like, and at first people were like,
How long ago was that?
you remember like
3 years ago?
4 years ago? Because I was in my other spot when that shit was going on.
Damn.
But I remember like,
Niggas thought that was gonna change the world.
bro, like, because I remember like it was just weird. Like you see, man, you just see polar opposites of people, and like people trying to have their phone up, like not show people they playing, and they're like, y'all playing Pokemon? Yeah, bro, it's the one right here. Oh shit, for real. And then y'all get to talking like, yeah, bro. And then it's like, damn, y'all
that
ain't
was
know y'all
such
had all this shit in common.
That was such a weird time, man.
That was a great time.
It was a great time. It was a weird time.
It was a fun time.
I know some people still playing it, but I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't play it
wildin',
anymore.
bro.
It phased out. It was a nice little phase.
It was a nice little run.
Summer phase, man. That shit was fun. That's what I'm talking about. Just bring little things back. It ain't gotta be long term. It ain't always gotta be about the longevity. Sometimes, if you can get in, get out, make your money, then you accomplish something.
You gotta adapt it to the times now. Which
It's still going on too. It's not like it's failing. It's just not
Yeah.
like
it ain't like it was.
It's not the number one trending topic on Twitter and Facebook every day now. It's not the number one
I
thing
don't
on
even know
YouTube
what-
all
I
the
don't even know
time
what they
now.
could do to make it that again. To be honest with you, I mean, certain things just
You just
come and
gotta
pass.
make shit creative and like make people love this shit, man. Like I don't know, even like what Treyarch is doing with Call of Duty right now. Speaking of which, I was missing it because it started at 12, and that's how you know that it's something that I like. Is because they're doing the Easter eggs to reveal the new Call of Duty Black Ops game.
Oh, what is it? Black Ops 5 now, ain't it?
I don't know what it's gonna be. I think Cold War. Like I don't know, Cold
So they
War
going
in the
back-
Vietnam
so they going
and
back-
all that
they
shit.
going back.
Yeah, they going back.
Oh yeah, that was some other fried shit, bro. Learning about the Vietnam War, and that was also in that Out the Shadows documentary. And basically, the reason why the Vietnam War was a false flag and some shit. It's the Gulf of Tonkin. That shit.
I'll tell you what. Everything that they said happened over there, that shit happened.
That shit happened.
I know that first. Well, I don't know it firsthand. I know it secondhand
got an
because I
uncle-
know somebody that
I
was
got
there.
an uncle that was in it. He passed away a few years back, but yeah, that shit happened.
Yep, my grandfather was there. So it was a lot of wild shit going on that I don't even think I need to really speak on because it shit is nuts. It is some shit that you don't want to get into because they was really in the trenches over there fighting like some wild ass type of fucking warfare. Like
That they ain't even had no.
there's
honest
no
reason.
war comparable to what happened in Vietnam.
Yeah, that
Period.
Shit, that shit was
World War One, Two, what's the other one? When they're one in the Gulf.
You talking about like in the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the Gulf War? Yeah, just Gulf War.
The Gulf War. any of the
Storm
shit
and all
that's
that shit.
Desert Storm, any of the shit that's over. I mean, the shit that was happening in Afghanistan, Pakistan, over in there in that area, that was a whole nother type. But I'm just talking about like
just how
there's
the
that,
guerrilla warfare that they had.
There's that, and then there's the shit that they was dealing with in Vietnam,
running into
bro.
fucking punji sticks with shit on them to get you dysentery, fuck you up. That shit's just different kind of.
They had tunnels. Them little motherfuckers in tunnels, b.
Bruh.
They had the kids.
I mean, the movie
crazy,
The Five Bloods wasn't all that good, but that shit when bro walked on that landmine and it was like,
what movie was this?
The Five Bloods. Yeah, it was a Spike Lee movie about these 4 Vietnam vets who went back to Vietnam to recover this gold that they had like pretty much buried in this area where this plane that went down. They had to go save. They went to go save, like, I guess the plane and I guess whoever was still there. Most of them died, but like they buried the gold, got rid of the.
When did this come out?
Like I want to say about a month or 2 ago.
Oh,
it got Chadwick Boseman.
Bro,
It's a Spike Lee joint. It went directly to Netflix.
I was about to say, damn, bro. What's the name of them? Stole his idea, but now I feel like he done took somebody else's idea.
It was Spike Lee, bro. He made it.
It kind of sound like what's that movie with
Tropic Thunder?
No. Oh, hell no.
I was about to say that. No.
With who is that? Who is that in that damn movie, bro? Is it The Last Frontier? Is that the movie?
I don't know. I don't be watching a lot of war movies. I only watched this because it was a Spike Lee joint with Chadwick Boseman. But yeah, bro, it's crazy because, bro, they went back to get the gold. They finally got it and shit. They was on the way back.
No, Triple Frontier, not Last Frontier. Triple Frontier with Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac's in that movie. Who else? Somebody else is in this that I know.
Even heard of that joint.
Is this it? Yeah. There's another one though that's really like this. Or is this just it? God, I feel like there's another one too.
Man,
Pedro Pascal is in this one too.
Man, look, Vietnam, by all accounts, was hell and unnecessary. And it messed up a lot of people. It messed up a lot of people. And it's just, yeah. I don't even know how we got onto the topic of Vietnam. How do we get on Vietnam?
Not sure, brother. Not sure.
But yeah, man, shit was crazy. I got this video, man. My bad. I'm just kind of a left turn, but I definitely just want to hear Ben Shapiro actually talk out the lyrics to WAP. Jeez. Hey, Jalen, can you click that link? Can you click that link, bro? I think it's the middle one, the YouTube video, and go to 32 seconds in. It's the in a message, WAP and his backlash, Ben Shapiro reciting. There you go. Yep. Fast forward to 32 seconds, please.
Yeah, I mean, it's a song, and I think people just make a big deal out of nothing.
We ain't got no vibe. Oh, there we go. He getting it together.
Let's see here.
This house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Hold up. I said certified freak 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pullout game weak. Yeah, you effin' with some wet ass P word. P word is female genitalia. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you got for this wet ass P word. Beat it up, N word. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P word is wet, come take a dive. It continues along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like a lot more vulgar. Talk your S word, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that D word.
No.
You really ain't.
It was reviewing this on another pod, and I thought this shit was hilarious.
Came, and now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass P word.
Okay, so you can't make this shit up, bro. He did this on a national platform. He decided to read these lyrics out loud, and then I think he ended up breaking down in tears, not literally, but metaphorically breaking down in tears about how vulgar this song is, bro. He read them lyrics with passion. I appreciated the fuck out of that. I can't lie. That was funny as hell.
Man,
how lamer can you sound?
Well, he's pretty lame.
Bro.
Can't sound much more lame than that. I mean,
hey, yeah, I ain't want to go no deeper into the WAP song. We talked about this, but yeah, man, shout out to them. Song went dumb, causing all the controversy in the world. We love it.
I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do, I guess. And I mean, if people gonna get that mad about it, I just don't get it.
I don't get it either, bro.
I'm not going. It's not even something where I'm like, how you feel about it, bro? How you feel about it, bro?
Yeah.
How you feel about it, bro? Like, why I gotta feel a certain? Why we gotta feel a
certain
way about
this
but
song.
not no other song? What you feel about all these other songs with people talking about certain shit, gunplay and all that type of shit?
All this shit, bro. We never jumped out of those gun bars and murder in my music.
All of a sudden, it's about something that you don't like, and now everybody got to talk about it and have a opinion about it. That's not.
And granted, we are opinionated too, man. We have our opinions and shit, but it's like, bro.
But my opinion is on a song, like just like any other song. It's not about is this good, like for the they shouldn't be rapping.
Not making
about
this a political issue.
I don't ever talk about like any other artists, like what they want to rap about. Like, man, they shouldn't be talking about, like, you listen to Lil Baby or anybody, bro. Like,
man.
I don't get on no podcast and nothing talking about, man, Lil Baby. I don't know.
I don't like the way that he uses his platform to get the message out that like, bro, no, bro. You have your voice, you have your opinion, you can speak on whatever. Your music is your creativity, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if it's something that he's true to, and they always talk about it, why am I gonna have a problem with someone doing the same shit she's been doing? Why is it a problem all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't get it, man. What's the issue? I don't get it.
It's they've been talking about this shit. Are y'all just now getting hit?
I just don't know.
And if you are, then your ass too old for this shit. Get your old ass up out of here.
My
you don't
question
need to be here.
Is why? What did you expect the song to be about? Like, genuinely, like.
Well, I mean, if you don't know who it is and you just see it charting and you see WAP, you're not gonna know what it is. You're not.
If you don't know who they are, you see WAP. This is true.
If you know who they are, and I mean, you would know now, but when you first seen this, everybody didn't know what it meant. You might have had an idea, but
you might have had an idea. I just
there's certain age groups, older and younger, that might.
Why are we letting music? My bad. Why are we letting music raise our kids? I mean, I'm just saying, you got parents for that shit.
Music's always raised people.
It's raised people, give you ideas.
I was raised by my mom too, though, but music definitely raised me.
But I'm saying, like, was it ever to a point where you felt like, oh man, this music, or not? Maybe not you. Was it ever to a point where your mom probably felt like, oh, this music is damaging, might make him somebody, blah blah blah?
No, because she did a good job at parenting me.
Exactly.
So I was able to be raised on.
I can toe the line between music and reality. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, everybody ain't got that ability.
Yeah, everybody doesn't have parents.
Everybody don't got parents or the ability to discern the difference.
Maybe it's just a grandma. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's just foster.
Whatever.
I get it.
Whatever the hell. But at the same time, man, the music, it can influence you, whatever, but in reality, you still got to make decisions and go based off of what your knowledge is, man. You can't let this shit be make or break you. Because at the end of the day, these people didn't make this music with, you in mind. You know what I'm saying? They went into
They don't know everybody.
Yeah. They make music for a clear clientele, clear demographic. I mean, shit. What else?
They making music for themselves.
Yeah,
they talking about what they want to talk about. If they was making music for anybody else, they'd be talking about what y'all complaining about.
Exactly.
But they not. They making what they want to make, and that's what the whole point of being an artist is. You do what you want.
You're creating. Fuck you want. It don't don't get weird until you get these organizations and shit and bloggers and motherfuckers that want to talk their opinion. I mean, that's what the fuck it is, man.
Yeah, anybody trying to get shit shut down or shit like that, they ain't did nothing wrong.
They trying to make everything.
They ain't hurt nobody. They ain't killed nobody, molested nobody.
They ain't killed nobody in the song.
Matter of fact, they've been motherfucking shot at, hurt, all that shit. So if anything,
all this shit,
y'all shouldn't be saying shit. So I just Man, go on with that shit. This shit been going on for years.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's
man.
music, bro. Let it go.
And don't say this shit is different. It's the same damn thing.
We
bro.
harbor on
Like,
stupid
literally.
shit, bro. And it goes back into like,
Motherfuckers just be hating. Like, I can't imagine hating on a female that's just like that. Why would I hate?
that just looks weird, especially as a dude. Like,
And how can I hate on someone getting way more money than me? Like, you crazy.
yeah, it always look like hate when you come when you looking up. It always look like hate.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's probably a lot of the males that already feel that type of way. Is probably what is adding to the problem.
Bruised egos.
Yeah, they like, man, these women shouldn't be making all this money off of this. Just mad. Just mad and I can't get that girl and any type of girl that look like
She only
that.
fuck
She
with
don't
niggas
like
with
me.
money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, nigga,
man,
what?
take your lame ass on,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Y'all
Go do
take
some
your
fucking
ass to the back.
push-ups or something, nigga. Go
Something,
get
bro.
a haircut. Go change your wardrobe or something. I don't know. Find somebody.
Why she
That
with that
type of
nigga?
woman ain't always for you. So go
Yeah,
find
bro.
something different.
Something different that might
Motherfuckers be-
like a nigga that ain't.
People
you know
be trying
what
to find that type of woman in like the most oddest places, man.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't even like considering them like they're not all the same.
And it's
bro.
not to say that you can't find a wife in these places. It's just, man,
Oh, yeah.
look, bro.
But it's just like what you're trying to perceive. It's not all the way. You're not getting
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Because like Meg is a college graduate.
yeah. What you think
It's just
college
sort of-
graduates don't like to shake a little ass? Is that what you thought?
Yeah. So it's like, but that's the thing. Like they can't get it nowhere. They couldn't. High school, college,
Yeah.
it's just not working for them. And the
You
person
just
that
been bitter your
the
whole
person
life.
that want them, they don't want.
This
And I'll tell you why. Because they ain't doing the shit that they talking about in the motherfucking music videos. So they motherfucking contradictory.
Niggas is weird. Niggas want the total fucking freak, but they don't want her to be outspoken. They don't want her to like.
Nigga, they want her to be Michelle Obama, Cardi B, Meg. They want a little bit of
Man,
Kylie. They want motherfucking
Kamala.
Niggas be
They
asking
want some
for all
Kamala
this
too.
shit.
They want a little bit
Yeah,
of Kamala.
then they expect them to be foreign too. On top of
Yeah.
that,
Niggas
Nigga,
got
if you
all
don't
these
get your
outlandish-
stupid ass up out of here with
And
that
then niggas
bullshit.
ain't got a
nigga.
car.
Like, man,
I ain't even trying to be one of them that like go into niggas' personal belongings and shit. But it's like, bro, you gotta batten down your hatches too. You over here got all this judgment for women. Like, nigga, worry about you.
yeah, or shit, nigga, worry about what a woman wants, motherfucker,
Yeah.
because you probably ain't got none of the characteristics, and you turn around asking for all this shit.
All this shit.
Stupid ass
You
niggas,
want
man.
a queen
That's
and
why
you
I
a
can't deal
motherfucking
with
serf,
them.
nigga. You a peasant. That's
So
wild.
I can't deal with them, man.
Niggas
And that
always
same
tryna-
motherfucker want all that and want they just want it all just right in their lap.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this is not how this works.
It's not.
It's never gonna work like
Like,
that.
honestly, bro, you gotta look at the woman, and if you're not the type of nigga that can look at them and be like, yo, what can I offer you? Because at the end of the day, most niggas want a woman that can do her own thing, got her own shit together. Naturally, niggas want all this shit, independent woman that'll take care of them and all this type of weird shit. But then you have them, you ain't got none of your shit together. Now you want her to stoop down to your level because what? Then you got this, you harbor this bitter feeling towards all these women. It's like, bro, come on, dog.
Yeah, it's just laziness.
It's
man.
laziness.
It's
It's
about
weirdo
building
shit.
each other up, man. You're supposed to level up. Like,
Yeah.
when one's here and one's here, then you get this person in here, and then guess what? Now this person pick him up here, and y'all keep
Yeah.
leveling up. You can't leave nobody behind, man. That's not how these relationships work.
And that's how a lot. That's just how people. That's how a lot. Not even. I ain't gonna say just niggas. Like just a lot of people when they go out here looking for somebody to rock with, they want people to come down to their level and get on what they on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to elevate. That take too much work. You feel me?
Oh yeah, people don't want to do all the work. It's too hard.
Yeah.
And if it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Everybody would be doing it.
You know what I mean? Like, same with the shit we doing here. If it was easy, everybody would do it on this type of level. But they don't because it's not fucking easy.
It's not fucking
It's
easy.
hard,
and they
nigga.
ain't fucking powered by Unanimous. Nigga.
Exactly,
These
nigga.
know,
It take
bruh.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Show your chest, nigga. Let
It
these
take
niggas know.
work. It take motherfucking
Power, nigga.
dedication. A lot of this shit with anything.
Consistency, nigga.
It just take a lot of all that, man. And some people just get so down on themselves and they just don't want to do it anymore. Or something happens, or just shit happens, man. Like there's just not a whole lot to explain, but
A lot of people step in the realms they ain't got no business being in for the second, like just for a fleeting thought.
oh yeah, they want to be in there and see how it goes. Like, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with experimenting with shit, but don't go like half-ass all out and then you was wasted money doing shit
Yeah.
when you
And now you just got a bunch of equipment that's collecting dust.
Yeah, you kind of could have just like tapped in on the shit, because there's a lot of people that like this ain't their realm, like audio, visual. They don't touch shit like this. So for me, the jump wasn't as crazy. Like it was already shit I was dipping and dabbling in. Yeah. Well, actually not. I'm in this shit full fledged, like full time. Bro. So you know, it's not as hard as a jump. You know, I still have to make all the financial, you know, things go work and do all that, but I had to do it, and I had to have been doing it and had time in the shit.
It's like taking care of a plant, bro. You gotta keep watering that motherfucker, make sure the soil good. You gotta manicure that shit to make sure it's good and it's sustainable, bro.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't even try. You know what I'm saying? They get in and they look. It's like a lot of people are window shoppers. You know what I'm saying? They take shit at face value and think it's just gonna rock. Give me $1 million, I'm gonna have $1 billion, or I'm gonna have $1 million forever. No, because if you don't do shit, you still got bills to pay, and that little million gonna keep dwindling.
I mean, if you living like you making $1 million every motherfucking year, yeah, it's gonna be gone. But if you live like you make $50,000 every year, you'll probably be okay.
You'll be great. You'll be fucking fine.
You could probably even find a little 9-to-5 job, and
I mean, a lot of people could survive off of that easy. 500,000. I mean, 50,000.
Half of that. You could survive off a quarter of that. You could survive off of $250,000.
I don't know if you could survive off of. Oh no! Oh yeah, you said 250. Yeah. A lot of people $250,000. We're good. We're good.
You gotta think about the amount of people that are never gonna make that. So if they can get
it's a lot of people that have lived on this earth for at least 50 years that ain't seen that, made that. If you put all that money together, it ain't that. It's a lot of that. So, you know.
But you've been working. You've accumulated that easily.
Yeah, I mean, over time for sure. Definitely got to it. You know, it's never a dull moment, man. You got to keep busy. That's why it's like
we've probably accumulated that for you. Yeah, if you're making at least 40 a year and you've been working for the past
10 years? 10,
yeah,
10,
nigga, you done made that shit.
At least 400,000.
Yeah.
So
if you were getting that much shit.
If you were getting that much under the you know, table money included too, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it all come down to personal grind and consistency, which we at Unanimous over here take a lot of pride in. We here every week for you motherfuckers, man.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes with the two times, you feel me?
Well, you got in this little 8-9 seed playing game. Memphis and Portland.
Well, I'm of the firm belief that Dame is the man, but I do feel like it's a lot of different things going on.
I think CJ McCollum just got hurt too, bro. I don't even know if he's playing.
We can find that out, because if he is, then that's gonna
hurt his knee.
That's gonna make a big difference. Because
I mean, if you scoring 61 in the game, fuck you need him for, right? That's what people saying.
It means load management, man. You got to make sure everybody else can pick up where
there
you
ain't
left
no load
off.
management now. We in the playoffs, baby. Ain't no management. You got to play.
You right.
That was the whole point of these 8 games. But they couldn't afford to take any games off because they weren't in the playoffs coming into this shit.
Right.
So
it was dog fight for this man, bro.
I love Dame, man. I like Dame. I was the one. I'm not gonna say I was the one, but I was always an advocate for Dame, you know, hooping. But
yeah, he just suffered a back injury playing through a fractured back.
Yeah, bro, he's not playing.
Yeah, no, he got to sit down.
So
it might be slow again for Dame. I ain't gonna hold you, brother.
But it's not like it
ain't over. But
shit, nigga.
I mean, they ain't gonna go no further than this.
It's over. He'll be back, and I don't know.
It's rough, man. I like Dame, man. He's definitely become one of my favorite characters through this through the bubble.
Yeah,
my man just ain't got no quit in him.
Devin Booker too.
Yeah, yep.
They won 8. They won all their games.
All their games still ain't get there, man. You hate to see it. They need to build around that man. They really do.
But I like to call some of these people like All-American practice players, because this shit feels like a practice, and I feel like when they go back to like arenas, like some of these dudes ain't gonna be able to perform like they did in this bubble.
You know, the person that people think really ain't gonna be able to perform, that I'm like, yo, why do y'all not think that? He just got back off an injury, and before he was injured, he was balling.
Who?
TJ Warren. TJ Warren was balling before he had that injury last year, and then he came back. He was kind of slow getting back. But TJ Warren's always been able to hit that, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, why they think he's just he just showing out in this is beyond me.
I don't know.
I had that man on my fantasy team for like 3
He
years
was
straight.
going crazy, but I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he can keep it up. Hopefully, but I don't know. Can't say he will. Can't say.
I'm just
won't.
happy we even got a sport that ain't really getting its ass whooped by COVID. So hey, I don't care who the fuck does anything.
As far as what the NFL is reporting, they're not actually doing too bad. Have you heard about the cases? Less than 1% of the players.
Man, look,
That's pretty good, bro.
man, look,
For what they got going
man,
on.
look. If you think Roger Goodell is about to let out the truth about who all got COVID or is testing,
They don't have a choice, bro.
man, look.
They're announcing who does and who doesn't have
I've been hearing all these reports about how the NFL is the most lucrative, sport in America.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money on the table if these people ain't good. So
Yeah, but it's a lot of money on the table if they fuck up and hella people are sick too.
I just find it hard to believe these giant rosters only got like one person amongst a bunch of who got COVID. That's gonna be hard for me to believe. That's gonna be hard for me to believe.
It's just your ratio. I mean, we could all walk into a grocery store and every person in there don't have COVID.
Give me the first
What's your
2 weeks.
likelihood?
Give me week 1 and week 2.
And they're in training camp, bro. So
when does the season start? And
bro.
they skipping the preseason, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
They're skipping the preseason.
Mm-hmm. They're isolated though. You know that, right?
Like the players, and,
Yeah.
like on the field, like there ain't gonna be no fans and stuff.
Well, I mean, like
I know they
just
got
like
the
the
first
kid
rows
in.
and
That's why he got kicked off of the Seahawks, bro, because he got snuck into a hotel, which was isolated. She wasn't supposed to be there.
But bro, these are giant rosters.
I know that, but I'm just saying
it's
for
gonna be
what
a lot more having to watch. It's probably a lot more hymns that didn't get caught.
Yeah, that's always possible, but I'm saying for how they're handling it, I'm very like wowed and pleased with the amount of cases they have. I'm not saying their protocol is the best or is great. I'm just saying for only having 1% of the players to even have it, and a lot of the other ones were coming out fake positives, false positives. So there's even less. So I'm like, okay, we'll see how well this can go. I'm not saying that there's not going to be any that's going to catch it, but just for what they're doing with the amount of people, now I'm like, okay, maybe what they're doing it will work. Maybe. But we haven't seen an outbreak within there yet. So
we gonna have to see, because I'm like I said, look, with a lot of this shit, I'm not sold on it, and I'm gonna be hard pressed to believe 52-man roster, 2 teams, over 100 plus people, because you got the coaches and everything. I'm going to find it real hard to believe that amongst all the transit, because they still traveling, right? They're not doing like no bubble thing. They're really traveling.
I actually had an idea that I'm going to bring up that they should do. But go ahead, finish.
But no, I just find it hard to believe that amongst all the travel, all these people, all the, unless you keeping these motherfuckers single file with every type of preventative measure that you can even put on somebody, ain't no way that's going to work right. Just like little bruh, he a rook. He don't even give a damn. This motherfuckers been in this shit, been doing this thing for whatever, just been already ready to sneak whatever piece through.
Yeah, I hope it was worth it, bro.
They gonna do some stupid shit.
What I think they should do though,
on the table.
This is my plan. Like if I was a part of the committee putting this plan together, this was one thing that I definitely would do. Starting the season out. Their schedule, they're playing not only in their division, but they're playing teams out of their division on the West Coast everywhere.
Yeah.
The first 8 games will be all divisional games. So very
much use that to keep the shit centralized until it's time.
I'll kind
give
of
COVID attention.
I'll kind of go further into that. I was talking to Marcus about this. So what we would do, so let's just use AFC North because I know them so well. You got Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Right? So there's 4 arenas of 4 stadiums you're going to be playing in, right? So that's how, for one, we're going to mitigate traveling. The traveling is not going to be too far that they can't drive a bus. They can drive a bus instead of flying on a plane. You could do charter plane, but I feel like you got to have enough room to do that. And I know with buses, they were taking extra buses and leaving them with more space in between. So it was, a little bit better for them. Another thing I would do referees. Each referee would stay in their own region, and they honestly might just stay in that city. So for every game, pretty much those refs stay in that same stadium, and they do that team's games, all their games. So if they're away, then they're not working, maybe.
Right.
Or just keep them in that same area. Just make those refs, just so you can mitigate more people. The less amount of people, the better.
Yeah.
So if you can do it in certain pockets, so say AFC North, all you guys get together. AFC South, all you guys get together. But don't talk to the AFC North people. Don't converse or interact with them, because we don't know if someone in this bubble has
that
it.
bubble got it.
So try to, I know it's hard to make a bubble that big, but make smaller bubbles. You can have more than one bubble. They should try that.
That would be smart. That would be, that'd be the best.
I don't know how scheduling will work. It's gonna be hard, but that's not my job. I'm just giving these motherfuckers ideas on how to do that.
That would go into like the.
That would be my.
Like the,
because they're always asking for, what would you do then? This is hard. Well, Roger Goodell, that's what I would do. If you're asking me,
it's
I had to think about it, but yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh, that's such a weird.
And then if anybody got sick, guess what? You would just you could either cancel all the games in that division, or just cancel that team, or figure it a way out. And you don't have to worry about if they were in contact with anybody else, because it was all in that bubble. So all you got to do is contact those 3 teams. Boom. Check the dates, and you know who has it. You'll retest again. It'd be very simple. It wouldn't be hard at all.
It could be done.
It's still going to be hard because it's 4 cities, but at least you can mitigate the interaction between other NFL organizations that are in some places that are like Florida, where people don't need to be.
I like that idea, but the question is, will they do it? Would they actually do it?
I don't know,
because that really is probably what it would take. Is
it would help
creating multiple bubbles.
It's not going to prevent it, but it would help the problem. Definitely.
I don't know, man. I think it would probably be best to take the NCAA's route about this right now, because we've seen two divisions. I don't know if it's been more since. But we saw the Pac-12 and the Big Ten,
or Pac-12 and
the Big Ten.
That's it, though. Everybody else said they're playing.
But who are the biggest? Who's all in the Pac-12? Because I know in the Big Ten you got Ohio State, Penn State.
Pac-12, you got Oregon,
Michigan.
USC, Arizona State, California, Oregon State is also in the Pac-12. Who else am I forgetting?
Let me see.
I'm not forgetting too many. I think that's about all the. UCLA.
These are some big teams, man.
Not in football, though.
Not necessarily in football, but these are still some pretty big teams.
Not even big teams in basketball, to be honest with you.
Ohio State, Michigan.
Oh, well, yeah, Big Ten.
The Big Ten is more.
Yeah, they got a big team in there.
Yeah.
But guess what? That Big Ten team still wants to play.
It's gonna be interesting to see, brother.
But you got SEC. Those are all the big. Every one of those teams are huge in football, so they're fine. So are they going to open up room to have other teams come, or are people just going to kind of find I don't even know what they would, make up their own schedule? I don't know.
I don't know, man. We still ain't figured out this. We still ain't figured out the measures. A lot of this shit. It's just sad with the NFL because they had so much time to get ahead of this.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're kind of just scrambling with ideas, and with reports nowadays, you never know what's true. And they talking about it's only 1%. I never like hearing something is 1% because it sounds so you didn't do the research for real. It sounds so okay, you're just saying that.
Even if it's real, even if it's legitimate math.
If it's legitimate math, then fine. But do we have the legitimate figures and all the people being tested? Do we have
They have to all be tested,
but
multiple times. So, I
don't know, man.
Can you manipulate the numbers? Yes.
Yeah.
But are they at least mathematically doing it the way where they can give you that result? Absolutely, yeah.
What do we care more about, football or health?
People care more about football, but
all right, yeah.
You should care more about your health.
You should. I always say this, man. I feel bad for NFL players because they honestly put their bodies in the most they put their bodies through the most.
They're letting them opt
turmoil.
out this year too.
Yeah,
So
which would be the
it's not like
smartest
they're
thing to do.
forcing them to play.
You're right. But if you're like a rookie, you need this season. You need a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
Like you ain't. This is your. It's like being an incoming freshman on a
But
football
there's
team.
someone
this
in
year.
a more unfortunate spot than that rookie is.
Yeah.
That's dealing with the same shit on a you and me type of level, having to go to work.
This is true. I
And
mean,
they tell you either get fired or you come in and work, knowing that you got someone that you might get sick
that
at
ain't
home.
right. Not during a pandemic. That ain't right.
And they doing it.
That ain't right.
They doing it. But
you know.
yeah, hey, it is what it is, man. But we've been on here for a minute, dog.
Yeah, man. Like, just riffing, bro.
Yeah, man. I think we're probably gonna get out of here.
Stay
man.
away from witchcraft if you ain't ready, bro.
Yeah, don't
Just
hit all that.
Don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
don't get the Randall Nautica app unless you want your shit to be tracked.
Oh yeah. So with that being said, man,
Yeah, man.
it's been cool. It's been real.
It's your boy Toke, man.
Walk Gang, and
Yeah.
this was episode 16 of the Table Talk podcast, man. And y'all be safe.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Powered by.
Nigga won't hit, keep shooting. Hey, nigga won't hit, keep shooting. Hey, nigga won't hit, keep shooting. Hey, nigga won't stack, keep moving. This nigga won't stack, keep moving. Hey, nigga won't stack, keep moving. Nigga won't stack, keep moving. Nigga won't moving. Nigga won't stack, keep moving. Nigga won't moving. Nigga won't hit, keep shooting. All of my dogs. It's been a way, no. It's been a long time. I might hop out and ghost ride. I'm feeling myself like both sides. Treating that money like both ties. Twisted, rope tied. Have a conversation with the most high. So deep we done both cried. Repent for my dope ties. I done had a drink, my soul died. Hey, they open up doors, close them in your face. I'm walking like, what's the code to take us safe? I'm praying like, Lord, make them go away. She wanna come ride that float. I ready to go around on the boat. Hey, you'd rather hide on the globe.